This is an Oscar-winning, monster-loving man whose latest feature is Creature Free. Bradley Cooper and Kate Blanchett star in Nightmare Alley. It opens in theaters December 17th. Please welcome Guillermo Del Toro.
Good.
I'm very happy to see you. I always love seeing you. Did you watch American sitcoms growing up in Mexico? Did you get them?
No.
You didn't? Oh.
We got a lot of the crime, like Columbo and McCloud. And
oh, really?
Yeah, but no. Columbo became an addiction. In fact, when we vacation, sometimes in Europe, we're in Normandy in a beautiful farm, and we're there for a week, and we just watch Columbo. And it's like, look, the sheep. I go, let's watch the one with Leonard Nimoy as a killer doctor. Sad.
Wow, that's something else.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty great. So this movie, first of all,
yes.
is so great and beautiful. It's even the ugliness in the movie is beautiful, which is, I think, a trademark of yours in a way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
We gotta groom the ugliness.
I wonder how much, as far as the details go, are you really driving that? Because that seems like a tremendous amount of work.
Yeah, all the movies, that's why they have that sort of continuity in my movies, where we detailed everything to the last thing. It's always to character, always to story, but we start months before anyone shows up. Not even production designers. I do the drawings on my notebook, which then...
Oh, yeah, you have the greatest notebook, which I heard you brought, and you know how much I love it. I love seeing this notebook. Oh, that's a new one, right?
Yeah, pretty new. And these are a couple of things.
Now, what are we seeing here? Tell us.
This is a baby that looks like me if I shave my beard. A little bit. And,
Do you mind if I hold that up?
Yeah,
I'll
no,
hold it right up
please.
the camera there.
And then there is a scene in the movie where he goes into a fun house, and the face of a devil allows him to enter.
Yeah.
And this cyclopean baby opens the movie, closes the movie, appears in the movie. There's no monsters, but I couldn't resist the little guy.
Yeah, you can't. How can you?
It's a carnival, so there's a lot of what they call pickled punks, which is the guys
Pickled punks, that's what
pickled
they call
punks in the jar. They call them gaffs if they're fabricated, and pickled punks if they're... There he is.
There's the pickle punk.
Look at that baby.
Oh, he's kind of cute, really.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. Who's watching him now?
It's in my house.
Oh, he is, okay.
I live with him.
Do you have to change his water?
You know what? It gets a little yellower as days go by.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's also exfoliating, so I let him...
Oh, that's nice. I think the last time I saw you, the film had just won 4 Oscars. You won Best Director and Best Picture. So then when, for The Shape of Water, and then when you're working on the next one, which is this one, does it fill you with anxiety? Like, oh my gosh, now I have to do something that really is better, that tops what I just did?
No, what I want to do is something different. That I do feel. But no, anxiety is not my specialty.
Okay, good.
It's you know, I felt I wanted to do this because noir is a genre that is fantastic. And although it's a period movie, it always speaks about the now. And this movie does that. It speaks about, basically, it's a drama, no supernatural, but it talks about truth, lies, and understanding reality.
Yeah.
Which are things we need to urgently right
It's
now.
based on a book from what year?
Yeah, it was 46.
1946, and still is representative of what's happening.
Yes, and this guy, the author, is fantastic. If you guys are curious, Google him, but this is a guy that was a truth seeker. He was in Catholicism, communism, Dianetics, parapsychological, tarot. He fought in Spain in the Civil War. Fascinating.
There's a tarot scene in the movie. Have you ever done that, fortune telling or anything like that? You have.
Yes. Yeah. My mother is a bit of a witch, in the nicest possible way.
My Aunt Chippy is one also. Yeah.
And she taught me how to read the tarot during a tropical storm in the South Pacific.
Really?
Yes. I said, okay, Mom.
Is that like
we cannot do anything. There's no cable. Teach me how to.
Oh, that's why. I thought it was maybe because the elements are alive, and now that's the only time I can teach you to read tarot cards.
No electricity. We had a little lantern. She's read the tarot all her life. And I said, okay, teach me. And she taught me, and I was pretty good at it. I think something in there, I don't believe in magic as such and so forth, but there's something really interesting about the ways the cards connect with you. And I got good, and then I started doing readings that said things I didn't want to find out. And I did one. The last one I did was at the airport.
At the airport?
At the airport, I was about to leave.
That seems like the worst place to do a tarot card reading.
It was.
Yeah.
It was, yes. Will my plane, oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, right.
No, I said, and I left the cards in the gate.
Oh, you did?
There you go, guys, stay there.
Because you didn't like what was coming out?
No, and it came through.
And it did?
I don't like them at all.
Oh.
I mean, they're powerful, but.
What was it, the on-flight meal?
Don't eat the chicken, man. Don't eat the chicken.
The Salisbury steak will kill you.
If there's a shrimp, leave it there.
Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to see a clip from Guillermo Del Toro's new movie, Nightmare Alley. We'll be right back.
So, here we are.
Oh, not me. I never drink. Microphones.
That's right. Wire recorder.
You recording this?
No. My office is wired to record all analysis sessions.
You got a smoother line, but you run a racket. Same as me.
Is that what this is?
That is Bradley Cooper and Kate Blanchett in the new movie Nightmare Alley, written and directed by Guillermo Del Toro. You wrote this movie with your wife.
Yes.
And you got married. Congratulations.
Not only we married, but we survived a pandemic, shooting a movie and writing a screenplay together.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. Who gets the final say if you guys disagree?
You know, unpopular as it may be, I have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, you have to say, well, we'll ask the director.
Yeah, there's very long dinners when that happens.
You had to shut down because of the pandemic. How long were you out? Like, how long of a break did you have to take?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months, and it became like a surgical theater with hundreds of people, because the first part we shot everything. We were very wise. We shot everything with just 4 characters, and then everything with hundreds of extras was during the pandemic.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we went, okay, so we had 200 extras, and we had to color code, and 15,000 COVID tests were done during that shoot. And, you know, things like, for example, Rooney Mara, towards the last week of the shoot, before we stopped, she says to me, don't tell anyone, but I'm pregnant. And then she came back with the baby. So there's a scene, there's a scene in the movie where Bradley is chasing her through a bus station, and she yells at him, goes through a door, and once she's through the door, she's pregnant, she has a baby. It's like magical.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, and all of her baby weight came to me. I don't know how that happened. I have that advantage.
You were very youthful, that's it.
I'm very nice as a director. I say, all that weight, they just give it to me.
I heard you get a lot of the stuff. I know you get a lot of stuff from your personal collection, but from eBay. You go on eBay. And
I do.
What do you look like? What are your search terms that you use?
Like the scene we just saw, a couple of the lights came from my eBay exploration.
This is the most beautiful office I've ever seen.
It is. We designed it to be like the character. She's a formidable character, Kate Blanchett, in the movie. So everything is hidden. All secret doors, and she's a psychologist. So everything in the wood looks like a psychological blood test.
Yeah.
But that is from there, from my eBay excursions. All the cash money in the movie I bought on eBay.
Really?
Yeah. All his props that he carries on the beginning are from eBay. I got chewing gum machines. I got, unfortunately, a scale.
Do you ever?
I've used it.
Do you ever sell stuff on eBay?
When eBay started, I was selling things.
Oh yeah.
I did it only a few times, but and I had already been working on Blade 2 and Hellboy, and I sold like 80, 90 laser discs to a guy in LA. I was living in Texas, and I go, this is a lot of mail and shipping and handling. So I carried it myself, and I go, you ordered this 80.
You delivered it to him?
I delivered it to him. And he goes, didn't you do a movie? I said, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Now, very full service.
Times are tough.
So, this novel, there are, you have a little quiz for me, is that correct?
Well, yeah, because a part of the way we broke down the novel, we broke it down together, Kim and myself, and the novel is full of great slang. And I was wondering, the slang in the 30s and 40s is very different from the way we talk. So I prepared a little test for you to see. I have 5 cards here.
Yeah.
Pick one. You'll have to read
like
it.
tarot, okay.
Because my accent will destroy it.
So I have to figure out what this means.
Yes.
So this says, that cluck was bumping gums with me at the clam bake. I would guess that was kissing.
No, talking.
Oh, bumping gums is talking?
He's talking.
Really? Oh, all right. I thought clam bakes were like... Okay, that's
Clam
a
bake,
0, all
clam
right.
bake, clam bake. What is clam bake?
A clam bake is a clam bake? I don't know. Elvis?
Party.
A party, okay, all right. In a fish and soup, he looked real kippy. Okay, so maybe kippy is a kipper? In a fish and soup, he looked real Is that well-dressed?
Yes.
Ooh, look at that, I just guessed that. I don't know why.
Tuxedo and top hat.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
It's all eggs and coffee since the shoe flies scrammed. I guess this would be, it's all eggs and coffee. Maybe the kids left?
No.
What?
Eggs and coffee means it's all great. Shoe flies is police, and scrammed is
Oh, all right.
There you
Okay,
go.
since the
Now,
police.
I'm gonna give you a really nice one.
Okay. all
This
right.
is really.
Okay, all right. Here we go. To get some duds, I need do, re, mi, and the grouch bag. To get some duds are clothes, right?
Yeah.
To get some duds, I need do, re, mi in the grouch bag.
Yeah.
Oh, the grouch bag maybe is a wallet or a purse?
Yes.
And do, re, mi is dough, money.
Oh my
Did
God.
I get it? There we go.
This is too easy.
I'm gonna stop there. Guillermo Del Toro, go
Thank
see
you.
his movie, Nightmare Alley. It opens December 17th at the movies. We'll be right back with Courtney Barnett. If you like that video, then put a ring on it. Click the subscribe button below.